Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Stonks Maxxing. So this is day 134, going over a little earnings recap. So how do I want to do this? I need to charge my computer, that's first thing. Okay, and then let's call. Oh my god, okay, I have to install an update. Okay, this is awkward because I can't even see my own screen here. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do, it's currently Tuesday. By the end of this weekend, I want to try to have a recap of all of the major, when I say major, I'm thinking of $1 billion plus market cap IT companies. Just have a quick dashboard of what's been going on with them. At least the ones that have given out earnings. Okay. There we go. Let's see if this is still running. Okay, this is still running pretty well. Let's share my screen. Go live. All right. Oof. All right, here we go. Nice. Okay, so I have the computers here, or not the computers, but we'll do earnings Q1 2025. Do this for now. Okay, so hardware, we have a few companies, right? On Semiconductor, AMD, Arista Networks. I'll do software. So Palantir, Datadog, Tempest AI sounds like Clavio, Squalus. I don't know what Cirrus Logic is. I consider ARM. It's tough because they do operate in the for some reason. Oh, is it because I have numlock on? I can't scroll or I can't move around. I have to. Why is the arrow keys moving the Excel screen and not the cell? Okay. There we go. So I had something called scroll lock on. I don't even know how that was on. Okay, so gonna do ARM there. Okay, so ARM super micro computers. Never heard of this. Cirrus Logic. Okay, so it is fabless semiconductors. So Fortinet, which is cybersecurity. Skyworks. Unity Software. So Skyworks, I would not call them Skyworks. Unity Software. IonQ, I'd also put them in the hardware space. IonQ, SanDisk as well. I think they make SD cards. Shopify. HubSpot. I believe CanView is also another software. Toast. It's a mix. I'll put them on hardware for now. APN. Oh, Cloudflare. I know Cloudflare does content delivery network stuff. I put them in a mix of hardware and software. I'll put them here for now. Excuse me. Microchip. Okay, I think it's probably good. And Toast. So earnings, dates. So this was Tuesday, May 5th, May 6th, 2025. I wonder if there's a 5/6/2025. Just do the long date. Yeah. Okay, so Tuesday for Arista as well. I believe, okay, so Zoetis, Suncor, Datadog was also today. I feel like IQ Evo sounds very familiar. Health IT. Okay. Global Foundries. Not even on there. Super Micro as well. All right. Oh, Qualys. I think Klaviyo too. Oh, DigitalOcean. Okay. I think they do have, so DigitalOcean, I believe, is like a mini hyperscale. Although definitely not the level of AWS, Google Cloud, or Microsoft Azure. Microsoft Azure. Okay. Clavio. Okay, that was also. What is ovinative? Petroleum. Oventive. Okay, it just sounds like it's tech related, right? So Monday. Oh, was on semiconductor? That might be a Wednesday thing. Could be a Monday thing. Paycom software. Well, it has the word software in it. I feel like Bentley Systems is also a software company. It's pretty cool. This kind of reminds me of like an Autodesk type. Autodesk makes AutoCAD, which I think is software used for CAD, computer aided design, and it's used to model things like this: bridges, railroads. I don't know about rail. I don't know, whatever these are, trains, bridges, more bridges. Yeah. Oh, Skyworks. Okay, Skyworks, Unity, Primerica. Fucking Primerica. Alright, so Unity, IonQ, and Skyworks. SanDisk. Oh, I do remember Amplitude, actually. I feel like I've heard of it. It's definitely a software company. Wow, so yeah, it's getting crushed. Wow, okay, so I don't know exactly what happened here, but if it's able to IPO at, I think it was $54 per share, 7.1 billion right here, just off of, let's just round this up to 80. So $80 per quarter, that's an annual of 320. $320 million. 320 million divided by 7.1 billion. 4, or I guess 7.1 billion divided by 300 million. So it's more than a 20x multiple in revenue. That's for sure. I guess in 2021, yeah, that was probably what you were paying for big software company. Excuse me. For exciting software companies, maybe. Fiverr. I'm surprised Fiverr's on there too. All right. So Palantir, Diamondback Energy. Okay. I believe Tempest AI was on here. Oh, Lattice Semiconductors. I missed that. One Gas, okay. I was at a Rystad Energy conference maybe 1 week ago. I was about to say 2 weeks ago. Twist Bioscience. I was also at another conference that had Twist Bioscience. It was the SCSP. I think it was the first or only regulated company. That's what One Gas is. Okay, so not much then. So let's add the ticker now. And I think we can use Refinitiv here to get some of the data. Damn. So Refinitiv is 22,000. Okay, we are back. Better than ever. All right. On.o AMD.k probably. Okay, so let's do revenue. revenue, let's see. Damn, so kind of hate how it gets cut out. Here we go. Hover over it. Hovering over it doesn't feel that. It's not as intuitive. Revenue. Oops. I feel like I got this problem before and I didn't know how to. So it's very annoying if I keep having to deal with that. Okay. Damn it, man. See, so this works. This works. RDP.data. Okay. maybe my subscription got downgraded, because I've never run into this problem before. Let me try this one more time. Oh, God. Alright, it failed. Oh, got it to work. Whatever happened works now. See what that revenue mean? Let's see if this. Oh, okay. I think it's pure analysis. I'm hoping what I'll be able to do is eventually Alright, nothing's working. Man, why is everything so slow? Okay, this is very, very annoying. I'm gonna try. Not getting any work done, dude. I'm so tired. It's already 10:17. Okay, interesting. This is not what I expected. Should I just do it by hand? It's a lot, but I guess it'd be good practice. Q1, okay, so revenues. Operating margin. So 1445.7. 20.3%. So they really got crushed. Okay. So on semiconductors, if I remember correctly, they are mature IDM located in the US. Seems like Scottsdale, Arizona. AMG, ISG, Q1, so 645.54. Yeah, this looks very similar to this number. So TSMC's Q3 full year, actually, 2023 North American revenues was 1470, so about 34, 24.3 million less, but that was in billions of New Taiwan dollars. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what PSG is. Could be a chat GPT question. What is PSG, AMG, and ISG for on semis? Solutions, advanced solutions, intelligent sensing, okay. Focus sensors and optical sensing. I think carbon CMOS. Carbon metal oxide semiconductor. Not entirely sure. Okay, so that's on. What other metrics should we track? Maybe like EPS. Oh, Outlook. Okay, Outlook. Okay, so this is on a GAAP basis, yeah. It's not really that high of a gross margin business. 36.4% to 38.4%. It's not that high. So OpEx, diluted EPS, 2.45, 2.55. Negative 1.15. Okay. So I'll leave that there. AMD earnings release. So I think maybe last time, I want to say they're approaching that 10, maybe even 20 billion annual revenue phase. So quarterly, maybe like 5. Okay, 7. Q1 2024 last year was 7. All right, 7,438, 3,736. Got gross margin 50%. 11%. $709.44. Up 3.7 billion. Damn. It was 3.7. I totally forgot what Intel's was, but I know at some point in 2024. Okay. Yeah, so I think the highest it's ever been was about 3.4. As far as I know, Q3 of 2024. That's the last time I remember. It was about 3.4 billion. $3.3 billion, sorry. 7.3 for client compute. Yeah. So 3.3 billion in data center sales, or the data center AI segment for Intel in Q3 of 2024, which is ended, I believe, September 30th. It's October, November, December, yeah. September 30th. So that's March, January, April, about 6 months ago, half a year ago. 3.7 billion, it's been eclipsed. Client and gaming segment revenue in this quarter is 2.9. Okay. ZT systems. Non-GAAP gross margin. Inclusive of around 800 million charges for inventory due to new export controls previously disclosed. Oh, okay. So maybe that's worth looking at. Non-GAAP gross margin be approximately 54%. Okay. Data center, client and gaming, embedded. Okay. 3674 revenue, profit 932 496 328 2941 823. Okay, nice. Let's do Palantir. I'm actually very curious on Palantir. Palantir. Okay, 883,855. So I remember this number was about 729 in Q3 of 2024, about 6 years ago again. So 729 million, now it's 883. Yeah, it's grown a decent amount, I think. 1 divided by 7 is 13, maybe 13-14% growth in just 6 months. It's pretty substantial, I think. Come from operations. $214,031. GAAP EPS 0.08. Oh god, okay. So I know they have two different segments, commercial and full year 2025 revenue. Raise our guidance. So 255. Grew 71%, 19% quarter over quarter. Interesting. Oh, this is US specifically. Because I feel like they do sell to non-US governments and non-US companies. Here we go. Commercial revenues. So 487. Seems pretty good. I remember the Q3 2023, Q3 of 2023, total revenues, I believe, were 525. Oh, sorry, 550. 558. So 408. Sorry, 308 in the commercial, and then 250 in government. Sorry, let's start from the top because I have so many numbers in my head. It's hard to remember. 250 in commercial, 308 in government. So this is Q3 2023. Q3 2024, 729 total revenues, 408 commercial, 317 in 408 in government, 317 in commercial. And it seems like this quarter we have 487, up from 408, and 397, okay. $397, which is up from 317. Total 884 revenues, 884 million. Okay, thousands. Excuse me. This is actually pretty interesting. They actually don't have that many customers. And the fact that they are bringing in this much in revenue, 800, it's pretty impressive. Trailing 12 months, okay. 769, 711, 629. I think yeah, I remember we looked at Okta. They had about 2 billion in revenues for, oh man, I think it was 2696, something like that. 2.6 billion in revenues, and they had about 19,650 in customers, total customers. I have to see, because maybe that 2000 number was the ACV, the annual contract value greater than 100 million, 100K AR. Okay, so I think I am tapping out for today. Oh man, I am so tired, but I think we got some interesting numbers down. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.